All right. Second round. Yes, we'd like to play first. Yes, we're going to keep this. We have, what, 9 green sources to eventually get to secret plans and such. And in the meantime, we want to play an island here. We get to have Ghostfire Blade, plus any land gives us Monastery Flock that we can equip it to and just have a 4/4 going. Like, it's pretty good for us, I think. Oh, wow. Look at this. Just doing it. Eventually we're going to cash that in for a card, but it'll probably just be a 4/4 for a little while. We might run into the Savage Knuckleblade guy here, though. Oh, wow, very aggressive. That's nice. Cast this face down. Definitely hope to peel a land. I'd love to be able to equip, or either equip or flip and play the Hydra. I guess I can do most of it. But if he's going to be this aggressive, I am probably going to aggressively flip up that Monastery Flock. I don't think I'm going to be beating down. Yeah, no, we're not beating down. Savage Punch, you're interesting. Maybe I just Savage Punch this and just equip Ghostfire Blade. It makes it a 4/5 so it can actually tussle with Grizzly. Also, when I flip it up the next turn, then it'll have the blade on it and it'll tussle with the Grizzly really well anyway. I feel like killing the Icefeather Aven is in my best interest here. So I'm going to do that. Actually, you know what? Let's think about this. I can equip kill Alpine Grizzly. Get in for 6 this turn. Take 2 from the Icefeather Aven, but be okay with that. Why don't I do that? This takes him off of Monster or Ferocious. It still sets up a nice block later on the Icefeather Aven if that's what we end up wanting to do. And it also puts us in a position to just start racing. He probably plays a Morph here. We'll see what we draw. We draw a Morph. I just don't know if we're actually racing here or not. Like, I can slow everything down here. I can flip up this, draw a card, play Parapet if we don't draw a land. If we do, I can play Kin-Tree Warden. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna decide that we're not the beatdown here. Just instinctively, basically, and move things in a direction that is conducive to that plan. So that's what I'm doing. I've decided that I'm not going to try to race this guy. Mainly because, like, I can attack for 4 there. He goes to 12. But then he can attack with both. If he goes land and this is a Snowhorn Rider, I can take 7 and go to 9. Where when I look at my hand, I've got removal, I've got blockers, and I've got card draw. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position where I can just out-card my opponent. And if I have good blocks like I have here, then let's take advantage of it. I mean, he realistically doesn't have any attacks here. He can, like, okay, Grizzly, and then maybe Savage Punch something too. Like, he could punch the Warden or whatever. But, like, none of these really get him in a great position. And if he one for ones with my stupid Warden, it's like, whatever. At least this wouldn't be the Hydra. Yeah, he's going to go for it. That's okay. I take no damage this turn. And I even find a Pine Walker. Both of these are pretty similar in this scenario. Suppose I'd rather have this. And I think I just leave it as a 2/3. Like, I think the 2/7 Monastery Flock is just a better blocker. It blocks the Icefeather Aven profitably, and even the Alpine Grizzly as well. And this guy on the ground, he could trade for something. I mean, we're at 16 life. I'm probably just going to trade some life total to make sure I get my card off of Pine Walker or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so this is a fairly easy block. I block here. Even if it's a 5/5 or a 6/7, my Monastery Flock is still alive. It's a 5/5. So what's the follow-up? No follow-up. Lovely. And we draw another Flock. Kind of wanted to land here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to find one. Found one. Still don't need to move anything around. Just going to ship the turn. And now we're looking to be in good position. Once again. We can start paying mana to unflip our Pine Walkers and such and kind of go off. Highland Game, sure. Yeah, this is doing a ton of work. One card left. Feel like I probably just want to build out my board here. Like I can go Parapet Hydra, which seems pretty decent. I can also just spend this turn unflipping Pine Walker. Like I can go equip, attack. He probably just takes it. I re-equip. That's not great. Equip, attack. Yeah, I think I just need to get more stuff on the ground. I mean, untapping with a 5/5 is pretty decent, but I think I can take my time. So let's play the Hooded Hydra and the Parapet. Okay, we're officially at a standstill, which is, I think, right where we want to be. Equipping and flipping actually feels pretty sweet here. The obvious block is a Snowhorn Rider, but he knows that whatever I do is going to be bigger, so he might just throw a bunch of stuff on it. And that's fine. I'm just going to keep my options open with Throttle and untapping Pine Walker. He doesn't really have any attacks here. Turn the Hydra face up. Draw us a card. And this is where we're just trying to grind him out, basically. Because this is what happens. You start chaining these things together and it just gets dumb. Yeah, and he's seen enough. He knows that I'm going to be able to just grind him down with these cards. He gets to see the Pine Walker either way. And it's kind of nice that he conceded, honestly, because it would have taken a while for us to grind through. And, oh, by the way, Death Frenzy absolutely coming in again. And probably Villainous Wealth coming out. I mean, it's actually pretty good to hit stuff with him. So maybe not. Maybe I go ahead and leave it in. But what I was going to say is he didn't make us show him Throttle or Sultai Charm. And I think that that's a big deal. Like, I think he should make us show him that stuff. Kin-Tree Wardens are good against him. Parapets are pretty decent. Injury is really good. Sidisi's pet's not great against him. Why don't we cut that? All right. So we brought in the Death Frenzy, though, because he's got all those Alpine Grizzlies. This looks like a keep to me. Yeah, definitely. We have 2 Parapets to keep things at bay, and we've got a pair of Morphs as well. So that's pretty good. I'm going to keep the Kin-Tree Warden in hand. Yep. Oh, we even get all of our colors. That's nice. Parapet. Your move. He's probably picked up that Winter Flame that was going around, so we'll have to be careful for that. And there's the Grizzly. Probably just going to block with the Parapet if he attacks. Could try to go for a trade, but wow. I suppose he was going to miss a land drop. I don't actually know, obviously, but I did like our chances. I didn't like them quite 100% at that point, but I liked them. So we'll see you guys in the finals. Thank you for watching Drafting with Marshall. If you haven't subscribed to Gathering Magic, you can do so to receive news of upcoming videos and discover more content. You can also check out our playlist that contains every episode of Drafting with Marshall. And don't forget, you can easily watch the next video by clicking the annotation on screen or by clicking a direct link in any subsequent videos for this episode in the description box. And as always, thanks for watching.